I don't even know where I'm going with this. Hey guys, it's Mitch here, back with another video, and this one is going to be an update on my lean bulk. I'm just going to be sitting here talking to you guys about how my lean bulk is going, what I've learned, and what I've gained as far as knowledge and muscle in this bulk. I've been doing this bulk for almost 5 weeks now. With that being said, I've gained no weight. So I've been eating about 3,000 to 3,300 calories per day, at least 3,000 though, and then upwards of 3,300 on leg days and days where I'm doing a really high intensity workout. With that being said, guys, my macros are 188 protein, 375 carbs, and 83 fats. So I came from cutting. So for about a year, I've been cutting in excess of anywhere from 2,100 to 2,300 calories, and that's been daily for me for the past probably year. And I've been counting my macros and stuff like that as well. But it's hard to, I guess, switch from eating really not that much to eating a lot. And when I got down to a certain weight that I wanted, I noticed that I didn't want to look the way I did. I looked really scrawny, and there was just fat on places that I didn't want any fat, and I was like 11% body fat, and my stomach just looked horrible because, first off, my genetics for my stomach is just not that good in the first place, and with that being said, I was like 11% body fat. I had this much fat on me, but it was so noticeable because I had no muscle, and like my arms were puny, and that was like on a cut of probably 2 or 3 months ago where I just tried to get shredded, and I just felt myself getting weaker and weaker, and that's why I went into this bulk, because I want to gain good quality muscle, and if any way possible, maybe lose some fat, but I'm pretty sure you can't do that at the same time. I don't know, unless you like defy the laws of science and stuff like that, or I don't know, because some YouTubers say, oh yeah, you can burn fat and gain muscle at the same time, and some say no, you can't. But anyways, back to what I was going with. I've been at this for 4 weeks, and my weight's been fluctuating. I've been every day counting my macros, everything like that on MyFitnessPal. I've been counting my macros, and my weight my first week was 179.4, then it was 180.2, then third week was 181.1, and then my fourth week was back down to 179.4. I'm not too mad about this, but I am a little disappointed. But those 2 weeks in between, I felt like I was gaining a little bit too much fat, or it might have been just water weight. But I did take all 7 days, combine them, and then get the average. Some of those days I ate out quite frequently. Not bad, but just a lot of sodium. And I did fit it into my macros as well. But with that being said, I think one of the hardest things is, for me, I was a very heavy-set kid, and it's hard to gain weight. It really is, not just physically, but mentally, with me, because I've always had this hatred for my body, and that's why I'm doing this. I don't like how my body looks, and a lot of people will say that too. When you really get into working out and stuff like that, your passion is to make your body look better, but at the same time, you don't like how your body looks. no matter how. I mean, if I looked, if I had six-pack abs and all this stuff and blah blah blah, I don't know if I could be. I don't know if I'd be happy with myself because I knew I could do better. But I've never really had the confidence. I have confidence now, but I don't like my body for some reason. I don't know. A lot of people would be happy to be in the body that I am, but I'm not happy with it yet. And I want to keep making progress and keep building muscle because, why not? I'm 20 years old, or I'm almost 20 years old, and I want to be gaining muscle, and I want to be big, not fat, but strong and muscular, and I've never been any of those things, so why not try? Some of the problems that I've been dealing with in this bulk have been not eating enough food. As far as just forgetting sometimes to eat meals, or stuff like that. I'll forget to eat meals like frequently, especially when I'm out with my friends or stuff like that. And honestly, it's my fault. I know it is. I mean, it's hard. It's just, I don't want to be making excuses, but it happens to the best of us. So I might be in a calorie deficit for a day or something like that. Especially this past week, I've not been on my A game with meals and stuff like that. But as far as that goes, sometimes I would be in a calorie deficit or a little bit of a maintenance calorie, or just around maintenance calories for the day because I'll forget because I'll be hanging out with my friends or something like that, and something will come up, and I'll be like, oh, well, woke up the next morning, checked my MyFitnessPal, and I was supposed to eat half a pound of chicken or something like that. It's like, well, my protein is off for the day. Like, well, damn. But it's hard in the sense of that. But forgetting food is probably my biggest weakness. Because I don't want to get way over my bulking calories. Like, I don't want to be over 3,500 calories per day because then I'm just gaining fat. There's no reason to gain more than 3,100 to 3,000, or there's no reason to eat more than 3,100 to 3,300 calories. 3,300 calories for me is a high day, especially when I'm leg day or something like that, where you're putting a lot of energy into it and you're putting out a lot of energy. But with that being said, guys, I haven't been doing cardio at all. And that's because I'm having trouble eating. I really am. I'm really having trouble getting in all my macronutrients and getting good ones in. Because I don't want to be eating so much fatty and sugary foods to the point where, it's just not good for me, and I'm just going to be gaining fat, and and it might affect how I work out, my testosterone if you eat a lot of sugar. But don't want to get beyond the point. Also, as far as working out, I have been gaining muscle. I've been noticing it a lot. I've been gaining a little bit of muscle. I haven't really seen any fat gain at all. Excuse me. As far as lifts go, I've been doing 3 days on, 1 day off. I don't do a 7-day interval. I just do 3 days on, 1 day off. I will do 1 day will be legs, 1 day will be push, which is shoulders, chest, tris, and then 1 day is pull, which is going to be back, traps, lower and upper back, and other things like that. Also, I've been noticing my lifts are increasing with this method of 3 days on, 1 day off. I'm able to fit basically 2 sets or 2 workout training sessions of each part of my body 2 times a week, and that's more effective than the one I was using where it's just shoulders, biceps, triceps, chest, and legs. I don't think that was effective for me. 5-day plan is just way too long, and I'm not bodybuilder, I'm not on steroids, so I don't need to be training each individual one and doing isolation exercises for 2 hours for one muscle. I mean, I could benefit from it, but I feel like I'm benefiting a lot more with this workout plan, and it fits me a lot better. I'm not going to get too in depth with that, but also with that being said, I've been gaining weights, or I've been putting on weight on each one of my movements. My rack pulls went up like 40 pounds. I'm really excited about that. I went from 505 to 545, and that's after doing like 30 to 40 reps of rack pull. But I'm really excited about that. And, you know, I've just been trying to focus on really getting depth and really squeezing all of my muscle. With that being said, guys, I will keep you guys updated with my weight and everything like that. It's really hard. It's not a joke. Bulking is hard for me. I mean, that's my biggest fear. My biggest fear is getting in my way. And honestly, that's gaining fat. I don't want to gain fat, but at the same time, if I need to gain fat to gain muscle, I will. And that's the mentality I have to get through my head, is I might need to gain some fat to gain muscle. With that being said, guys, this was basically all the information about my lean bulk. If you guys liked the video, make sure to like it, hit the subscribe button, give me some feedback down in the comments below. I really enjoy talking about fitness, especially my fitness. And if you guys have any video suggestions, please put it down in the link below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.